One of the problems in the martial arts, which also transfers over to security companies, is that they teach people how to do conflict, and yet they miss the most important thing to begin with, and that is the proper distance to be in. Well, I'm going to show you the different distances you need to be in an unarmed situation. So let's imagine now that we're out on the street somewhere, and a good friend of mine I haven't seen in several months approaches me, and I'll show you the proper distance to be in. And to help with this example is David. Hey David, how you been doing?
Good, how are you?
Very good, long time no see.
There it is.
All right, so you notice we're both wearing blue shirts. Well, instantly I recognized him as a good friend. So when I allowed him in my space, which we call the red zone. So the first threat is the red zone. The only one you want that close to you within touching distance is a good friend or a family member and nobody else. The next zone is what we call the orange zone. And again, using David, I'll show you exactly what I mean.
Hey Jim, can you reword some of this in section 6 for me and give it back to me in a couple hours?
Yeah, let me take a look at it again and I'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you.
All right, so what he did was he came up to me. Now, in this case, he represents a coworker, but he could represent a boss, or it could even be a police officer that wants you to sign a traffic citation because you did a moving violation or something. The whole point is the orange zone, and when he gave me this paper, basically, when you're doing business with people or signing for a package or something, it's arm's distance away. It's what we call the professional distance. You're not going to be too close to this person, and so that is the orange zone, slightly further, obviously, than the touching of the red zone. All right, now David is wearing a yellow shirt, which represents an unknown person. So I don't know who he is, if he's a danger or not, but I don't let people come that close to me that I don't know. So in this case, his character will tell you what he is just by doing it.
Hey buddy, can you spare $1? I'm hungry.
Yeah, sure, I got $1. Take care, God bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, come on back. Now, here's the thing. Is what is the distance? Well, the distance is he's out of arm's reach. Hold out your arm. So he's already out of arm's reach. There's that much more distance. So in order to attack me, if he intends to do that, he has to literally step in. So step in, and he has to take a full step to get me. So this is what we call the yellow zone. Now let's apply the threat zones when you're armed with a baton. Obviously, you don't want a hostile person in your red zone. Red shirt, red zone, bad news. Why? Because this is touching distance. Look at this. I mean, he can grapple with you, or worse yet, he grabs your weapon, and now we're fighting over this. And if I get it taken from me, that's bad news. So using your baton as a measuring stick, at the end of this, at the full extension, that would be your red zone. Right where the tip of the baton touches the suspect, or in this case, a hostile person. I've been an advisor on the board of advisors on Security Training Center for 2 decades since the company was first formed. And this baton training video is just part of the contribution I've made over the years. Now, I'm still a certified guard with the state of California, so I have to have continuing education in security matters, and I even go to STC, even though I am a contributor, because there I can get good online training and also very clear and concise training materials. So, visit the website and stay safe.